Hello students, how are you? Students, today I am going to tell you the summary of the second lesson of your book Moments. The name of the lesson is The Adventures of Toto and it has been written by Ruskin Bond. Students, it is a story of a mischievous monkey whose name was Toto. Once narrator's grandfather saw that a Tonga driver tied him to his feeding trough. Then he took pity on him and he purchased him from the Tonga driver in 5 rupees. Then he carried him to his home. But narrator's grandmother did not like pets in her house. That is why narrator's grandfather decided to hide Toto from her until she was in good mood. There was a closet which was open to the bedroom wall of the narrator. Grandfather kept Toto in that closet. He fastened a peg in the wall of the closet and tied Toto securely in it. And after few hours he reached closet in order to see Toto. When he reached there, then he saw the plasters in the wall of the closet were dismantled and the ornamental papers were also torn into pieces. Narrator's blazer was hung in the closet, was also torn into pieces. But grandfather did not become angry at this activity of Toto. He told the narrator if some more time had been given to him, then he would make a rope with the help of the torn pieces of blazer and would escape. After that, grandfather kept Toto in a big cage which was in servant's quarter. In that cage, a squirrel, tortoise, rabbit and a pet goat were living. When Toto was kept there, then he started creating problem for all the animals. They could not sleep during night. Once grandfather had to go to Saharanpur in order to collect his pension. And it was very difficult to keep Toto in the house in his absence. That is why he decided to carry Toto to Saharanpur along with him. He brought a big canvas bag and kept a straw at its bottom and then placed Toto in it and then tied the bag from the top. Toto could not take his hands out of the bag. He could not even bite the bag because it was so hard. He could only jump along with the bag or could roll on the floor. After that, grandfather reached the station. Toto entertained the passengers in Dehradun and even in Saharanpur by performing his activities, by jumping along with the bag and rolling on the floor along with the bag. while grandfather was exiting from the station. At the gate, travelling ticket examiner asked him to produce his ticket. At this, grandfather showed this ticket to him. While grandfather was showing his ticket to him, Toto grinned at him. When Toto grinned at him, then TTE was frightened and moved back. But he decided to punish grandfather for Toto's mischief. And he told grandfather that Toto was compared to dog. Means he was comparing Toto to a dog. And he asked grandfather to pay for Toto because he was comparing Toto to a dog. At last, grandfather gave 3 rupees as Toto's fare. After that, he took tortoise from the back pocket of his bag and showed travelling ticket examiner and asked him if he would have to pay for tortoise also. But after examining tortoise with his finger, TT said that it was not need to pay for tortoise because it could not be compared to a dog. After that, grandfather went to collect his pension, and after collecting his pension, he returned Dehradun again. When Toto was settled in the house comfortably and he was familiar to grandmother, and grandmother accepted his existence in the house, then grandfather kept Toto in the stable where Nana was living. Nana was a female donkey. Nana did not like Toto at all. Nana did not like the presence of Toto in the stable, and Toto and Nana never became friends. Netta is saying Toto and Nana never became friends. Netta is also telling about some other activities of Toto. Netta is saying Toto liked to take a bath also. During winter evenings, warm water was given to him in a tub. Toto tested the water with his hands, then he put his first foot, then another foot, and then moved completely into the water. And they started taking bath like other persons. He applied soap on his body and hands. He copied grandfather because he washed grandfather while he was taking a bath. And after taking a bath, he ran directly to the kitchen in order to keep himself warm. Netta is saying once a large kettle was kept on the stove full of water, which was full of water. Toto reached there and he removed the lid of the kettle and then tested the water with his hand and then moved inside the kettle and enjoying. Slowly, water was becoming hot. When he felt water was hot, then he took his head out of the kettle, and when he took his head out of the kettle, then he found cold outside, then he again went down into the kettle, and he repeated that activity many times. When narrator's grandmother reached there, and she pulled Toto out of the kettle. If she had not pulled him out of the kettle, then he would be boiled. Narrator is saying Toto was very mischievous. Once narrator's aunt reached his home, Toto liked to tear the cloths, the curtains, the carpet, the bed sheet. He approached narrator's aunt and tore a hole in her dress. The narrator's aunt was frightened. Narrator saying once a large plate full of plow was kept on the dining table. Toto reached there and started eating. When narrator's grandmother, narrator's aunt and narrator reached there, and at first narrator's grandmother tried to get him away from the dining room, then he threw a plate at her. And when narrator's aunt tried to get him away from the dining room, then he threw a glass of water at her. When narrator's grandfather reached dining room, then he ran away with the plate of plow. And then he climbed on the branch of jackfruit tree and started eating there comfortably. When narrator's grandmother reached under the jackfruit tree, then Toto threw the plate on the ground. And when the plate was broken into 100 pieces, then he was delighted and went away from there. In this way, it was being difficult to keep Toto in the house. It was being difficult to keep a mischievous monkey like Toto in the house for the grandfather. So he decided to sold the Toto again to Tonga driver. Then he found a Tonga driver and sold him in 3 rupees. He purchased him in 5 rupees after showing pity on him, and he sold him in 3 rupees. When he started doing too much mischiefs and it was becoming difficult to keep him in the house, then he sold it again to the Tonga driver in 3 rupees. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of the lesson in form of summary. Now I request you to read and write the summary, and tomorrow I will explain the lesson line by line. Thank you and have a nice day.